Yes, it's me, Market Vendor here again today. Well, people have been calling up the vendor, sending me text messages and emails and saying, Market, I hear you up on the Donald Trump story yet. What going on, Market? You're very silent and all that kind of stuff and so on. Well, first of all, let me say that man-woman relations are things that really are between the man and the woman, where Market Vendor is concerned. So that's not really anything for me to wash my mouth pan. So I normally would stay out of people's personal business. But of course, if you are a public figure and you have been accused of trying to hush money and to hide the facts of a particular case to influence the outcome of the presidential elections, well, some people say that would be a different story altogether. Mind you, throughout history, we have had presidents who have done some fairly terrible things too as well. And they did not go to prison. Now, I all know a brief for the Donald. The Donald is not one of my favorite people. You know that. I know that. I never used to even watch him when he was a big TV star and so on. It just was not Market Vendor cup of tea. You understand? Nothing against the gentleman or what he represents. He's not my cup of tea. But this situation here, when I read the story and I hear the facts and so on, even Stormy Daniels now come out and say, well, he shouldn't go to prison for percolating with me. After all, he percolated allegedly with the lady, and only the two of them will know what did or did not take place. And so Market Vendor would like to stay out of this. The question about whether you pay somebody to keep quiet is another matter as well. People say, well, listen, he lawyer went to prison, and Michael Cohen get this bad, and he went to prison. So who is he that he can't go to prison? Listen, he is was the president of the United States of America, and he could well be the next president of the United States of America as well. Don't discount it. You understand where Market coming from? And I ain't too sure that it look right to somebody who occupy the highest office in the land. Nobody is above the law. Market Vendor agree with that. But I'm not sure that we're sending the right message, and it can become real divisive at the end of the day. And even some of the people who on the other side would admit that, well, based on what we've had so far, the case really kind of, it really just is a little poof, It really don't seem to measure up to the standard that we're looking for. So you see me, Market Vendor, I feel everybody should cease and settle down. First of all, I, Market Vendor, more concerned with what's going on in Barbados, what's going on in the Caribbean. America is America business. We seem to want to get involved in America business all day long. No. Of course, it's grab real headlines. Stormy Daniels said, on the other hand, if he committed other crimes which should lead to imprisonment, she ain't got no problem with that. But the thing that happened, the little percolation between her and him, she is saying that does not stand up to the test to send a man to prison because he paid to keep her quiet. And she didn't keep quiet at the end of the day. It all came out. They got books and everything and so on. So you see me, Market Vendor, there's much ado about nothing, but I don't feel that it is going to be good for America to have this kind of divisiveness out there. So, and look, all the publicity that Mr. Trump gets, whichever channel you turn on, morning, noon, and night, CNN, Fox, NBC, ABC, all kind of C, Even the big ocean out there, the big blue sea, it is Donald Trump being featured in the news. So you see, when I'm giving the man the oxygen that he needs to be able to start his campaign and to carry him into high gear and probably shut out some of the people who are trying to oppose it, even some of the people who are trying to oppose it, coming out now in support and saying, well, no, that's not this case, ain't got nothing in it, it real wishy-washy, And Mr. Bragg bragging a lot, but he got to deliver the goods. And what happens if at the end of the day, Mr. Trump is found not guilty? Oh, lost. Well, let me tell you something. Joe Biden, pack your bags, leave the people papers behind, and you know that you out to the White House. That's what's going to happen. Anyhow, I am no political pundit, I am no Peter Wickham, I am no gorilla front in the world of politics. So I just tell you what Market Vendor opinion is. I just feel that this is playing right into the Donald Trump playbook, and you're giving him all the oxygen, all of the material that he needs, all the coverage that he needs to be able to launch his campaign. Is that what you want to do? Because if that's what you want to do, wheel and come again. I'm only a Market Vendor. I gone for now. Let me get back in the market and see if I can get a couple sales. Market Vendor gone for now, but you have a blessed and a wonderful day, you hear?